All right, guys. So I really want to go over the February program with you very quickly, or as quickly as I can. It deviates a lot from what we've been doing the rest of this winter, so I think we need to spend a little time in understanding, what the changes are, why they are what they are, and the goals for this final month of our winter program before spring starts, season really starts off. So, starting off, you look at the calendar here. First thing you notice is the difference in the days. So whereas before we had 4 days of individual training a week, strength one, two, cardio one, two, now we just have 3 days of work. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, day one, day two, day three. That's on you. Wednesday and Friday, you're with us. So Monday through Friday, you're working soccer. Saturday, Sunday, those are highlighted rest days. All you have is your own technical, individual stuff with the ball. The trade-off of having one less day of work a week is that those 3 days that you are working are longer. So day one, day two, day three, they're no longer split up. They're going to be everything encompassed into one. So you'll have cardio, you'll have strength, you'll have mobility, you'll have core. Likely you're looking at around an hour, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, depending on the day, depending on you. So you're going to need to take that into account when you're looking at your schedules. I expect you at least try and make these work. I understand that these are going to be after school. I understand you have homework. I understand you have, other responsibilities or something. Some dates may just have something going on. Like, I get it. But rather than just blow one thing off or another thing off, you should try and make it work out. If you can't after that first week, it would be because of a standing issue or you just see in the future and okay, I know on February 14th I have a hot date with someone, then let me know and we can figure out how to cancel your date for you. All right, let's move on into the structure here. So the groups are gone. They're done. We're not doing it anymore. Everybody's working the same workout. There's 3 workouts. 1, 2, 3. Everyone's doing it. So you're all on the same page. You'll be able to help each other a little bit more. You'll be able to work out together more. It's wonderful. It's a great world. But the reason being, we spent December and January really trying to improve the individual specificity required by your position. So whatever you needed for whatever it is you played for us on the field, that's what we focused on making you better at. Now that we've done 2 months of that, or 8 weeks or so, these last 4 weeks, we want to make everybody better as a team all on the same level. So the goals for it are for coming into March strong, with real training outside and still dealing with the winter weather and your other sports and stuff and our opening tournaments. Everybody will be on the same page, ready to go. The goals for each section, like I said, there's cardio, mobility, strength, and core. The cardio portion, we're really focusing on improving your endurance. All 3 days are long days. I think the shortest one is about 20 minutes. The longest is max 30. So really, it's not that long. It's in the 20-minute range, but they are longer distances and so on. So there's no more short speed stuff. It's all aimed at improving your ability to compete across an entire game or your entire shift length at high performance levels. Your mobility, same thing across each day. It's literally the same thing written out, and we're just trying to improve the range of motion in your joints, specifically your knees and your hips. A lot of them are tight. A lot of your knees are weak, and your ankles. Those are the 3 big ones that you guys deal with as soccer players. So we're gonna want to really combat the natural wear from your sport. And the strength portion, we're just trying to improve your strength stamina, as we have been doing. That hasn't changed too much. The only difference is everybody's doing the same thing. There's really no change in terms of the focus on your strength stuff. And lastly, the core, a lot of their postural issues we have that show themselves or express themselves with the arched back and and the pain in your lower back when we're doing stuff, the pain in your hip flexors first, like those little issues that we're gonna try and tweak out if we can, or minimize. So really quickly, let's jump into these days. Day 1, you'll see cardio. It's a 3-mile run, max time of 30 minutes. So 10-minute mile is at 30. That's pretty slow. Optimally, we're looking at 21 minutes. It's a 7-minute mile run pace. If you can get lower than that, at 6.5, and complete it over the full 3 miles, that's wonderful. Less than that, and you know, you're golden. But really, for what we do as soccer players and at your age level and all that stuff, 21 minutes is a very, very, very solid, good look. If you're a little slower than that, I'd say about 24 minutes. That 8-mile pace, that's kind of the standard we're gonna look to set across all the days. Actually, is just being able to 8 miles, being able to complete your mile in 8 minutes is a pretty. It's just a smooth number. It's like I said, it'll be a good standard for us to work with. Faster than that, fantastic. Slower than that, really 27 is where I want to be cutting things off. Slower than 27, and the team. It's pretty much too slow for where we want this team to go. So if we're not there, we got to figure out how to get there, and that'll be something that you and I have to work out together. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more of what can I do to help you get there. Okay, but yeah, 24 minutes is the standard. 21 is exceptional. 27 is acceptable, and then moving further in each direction is just more radically in each direction, right? So, all right, mobility, like I said, it's gonna be the same thing every week or every day. Minute overhead squat hold, 90-second couch stretch, which you know, and the yoga flow warm up. Those two versus third thing, the squat hold and the warm up flow, I'll send. I'll probably go over the overhead squat tomorrow in practice. The flow, I'll have to actually make the video and send it to you so you can see it and let it remind you week or daily until you memorize it. Hopefully I'll be able to send that to you this weekend, but we fly out Sunday, so it'll all depend on how much time I have with getting everything done in the next couple days. So we'll see. If I don't, I'll write something out that you guys know and send it to you that way. All right, strength, 3 to 5 rounds, like I said, 4 to 5 seconds on, 15 seconds off, like very standard. You've done this format before. That's nothing new to you. Your core, dead bugs, reverse crunches. These are going to be 2 big movements for us moving forward. I think reverse crunches are going to replace our leg raises for the most part. I think it'll be a much better alternative for you guys. You know, with Bethany having the same hip flexors issues as you guys have, being that she's also a soccer player, like you guys, like that's a movement that has always been, she's always felt it more in her abs, and I think learning and making that switch will really help you guys as well. So we'll try that out and see how it goes. The dead bugs, it's a little complicated. Well, it's a little complicated. It's a little hard to get, but we'll start going over tomorrow, and I'll send a video. But it is one of my favorite moves, so we'll see. All right, moving to day 2 real quick. Let's see where we're at. Oof, almost 10 minutes here. Okay, let's move. All right, day 2 cardio, 20-minute interval sprints, 90 seconds walk or a jog, 30-second sprint. That walk or a jog, if you're walking, it's at a power walk pace. If you're jogging, you're jogging, so whatever. But that sprint, it is all out. It is 100% effort. That doesn't mean you'll be able to maintain the same pace, but it does mean you'll be pushing out the same. So with the way your body's energy systems work, 8 to 12 seconds is about your max speed or output. After that, you taper off. Now, with your 30-second sprint, that means you're going to be able to start out super fast, and you're going to naturally slow down, but you need to combat that with continuing to push as hard as you can. So your output needs to be 100%, even if the outcome is not. All right? Same mobility. The strength, the way this is built, it's 50 reps of everything you see, right? And it's 4 time. You can partition this however you want. So if you want to make it hard and do 50 prisoner squats, 50 broad jumps, 50 uneven push-ups, 50 walking lunges, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. If you are good at squats and you want to do all of them right away, and then you want to split up your lunges or split up your mountain climbers, whatever, you can do 10 of each 5 times. However you want to split it up, it doesn't matter as long as you get the total rep counts done. Okay. Some of these moves I'll have to show you guys. So reverse crunch, we already talked about learning. Prisoner squats, very simple, but I'll go over it, what I'm looking for. Russian twist, blah, blah, inverted burpees, I'll have to show you too. All right, the core work for that day, the only thing you'll need to learn is the arched hand plank forward leans. Stupid name, I know, but I'll send it to you, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Last day, day 3. Let's move on here. Come on, let's break it down. All right, 12 400-meter sprints. 400 meters, a full lap on the track. It is a perfect distance to find your speed, your stride, your percentage of your pace, your 85%, 75%, 100%. It is about the longest edge of a sprint you can make it. You can't go 100%, but you can't. It's a perfect distance. So we're doing 12, which means we're doing a total of 3 miles. We're doing it every 2 minutes. That equals a 8-minute mile. Again, that's that standard. If you need to challenge it, you can cut the times down, start every minute 45, minute 30, whatever, but do the first session at 2 minutes and see how it feels. If you have to make it a little longer, 2:15, 2:30, that's fine, but ideally you're finishing and then having time to rest. You're working at about 85%. You're ready to go at the next 2-minute mark. You've had time to recover. Not too much time where you're bored, standing still, and cold again, but not too little time where you're still breathing heavy, you're still tired. So this one's going to be really important for you to find your pace. Again, 400 meters, perfect distance. Mobility, gone over it. The last strength core day, it's combined. This day here is different than the others. You're not going for time. You're not moving as quickly as you can. It's the movement. It's movement quality that's important. Pistol squats, trying to work the full depth. Dead bugs, again, we'll go over full outer lunges. You're going all the way down. Glute bridge walkouts are slow. 30 seconds hold for the high and low boats each. Like it's just going to be a slower day, and that's fine. It's not a competitive day. You need to get that mindset out for this strength workout. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think that's covered everything. We're at about a little under 13 minutes. If you have any questions, you will let me know. I'm sure you will let me know. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.